breathtaking coastal views, crystal clear waters and some of the freshest seafood in Australia, Narooma is a food lover's paradise. Located on the stunning south coast of New South Wales, this charming seaside town offers a vibrant food scene that's perfect for your next getaway. Join us as we dive into the best places to eat in Narooma, from award-winning oyster farms to cosy waterfront cafes and hidden local gems you won't want to miss.
Narooma is in the heart of Australia's oyster coast, so you have to have fresh oysters while you're here. And if you can make it here on the first Saturday of May, they have the Narooma Oyster Festival. So we're in one of the premier oyster locations in Narooma, the Oyster Farmers Daughter. Now they have an oyster bar here which overlooks the water. They've got an oyster farm. It's a must visit in Narooma. This is the perfect spot to have some beautiful fresh seafood, fresh oysters, as well as cocktails, and just relax overlooking the water. They've got a really special spot here. It's so relaxing, great vibes. And one really cool thing to do is go on the Oysters Beer and Coastal Trail, which is a self-guided e-bike tour with Southbound Escapes. So this is the first stop on the tour. You go around on your e-bikes and experience some of the highlights of Narooma, and you end up at a brewery where you can have a flight of beers, and then Southbound Escapes picks you up and drives you back to Narooma. So we highly recommend checking that out if you're in the area. We have a selection of the Oyster Farmers Daughter's best dishes. We have a couple of their half-dozen oysters, the local finger lime oysters and the charred wasabi mayo oysters, which is a special at the moment. Another special at the moment is their braised octopus on a bed of tzatziki. We have fried oyster sliders, grilled prawn and guacamole bites. We've got some scallops with a dill butter, and we've got some fish and chips. So this looks amazing. And to wash it down, we've got some cold pressed juice. This is watermelon juice. And we've also got a spicy margarita. Now, if you love your cocktails, this is the perfect spot. So finger limes are an Australian food. It's like native bush tucker. They're kind of like little pearls of caviar. They're really tasty. I absolutely adore finger limes. Something I wish I had in my garden, actually. Now I'm gonna just pop it right in. Super fresh, salty taste of the ocean. And then that pop of citrus from the finger limes is just brilliant. So this wasabi mayo looks really interesting, and I can see it's got some seaweed and some pickled ginger on it as well. So it's pretty as a picture. I'm not usually a fan of wasabi. I find it kind of gets up my nose a bit, but this just really hits the spot. It's got a little bit of the spicy tanginess, but then the mayo just mellows it out perfectly. I love my prawns, so these grilled prawns and guacamole bites look like they're just the treat. And I think avocados are in season at the moment, so this should be really good. Prawns and guacamole are just a match made in heaven, and I love that it comes on a crispy corn chip. Now for the spicy margarita. Ooh, it's got a bit of spice, got a bit of tang, and it complements that seafood perfectly. These sliders look so cute. I love that they've got a bit of a different take on the oysters, having them grilled and in a slider. How cute is that? Nice squishy bun. Oh, that is so tasty. So it's got quite a bit of heat to it, and then you've got a bit of a tanginess from the pickle. There's a light, crispy batter on the outside of the oyster, and then the oyster itself is light and creamy. This braised octopus looks gorgeous. I know a lot of people might be deterred by the tentacle kind of visual, but I love it. And it's got this beautiful pinky purple colour to it as well. That works so well with the tzatziki. Now the scallops. I love dill. It's such a nice little herb. That scallop was so plump and fresh, and it just tasted so decadent. Now for the watermelon, green apple, strawberry and lime cold pressed juice. It's a little bit tart, a little bit sweet, and so refreshing. Fish and chips are an Aussie staple. I love my chips, I love fish, and I love this light, crispy batter. Some tartare sauce. Oh, yum. That has such a good crunch. And the chips. Nicely salted, very Moorish. They have such a great menu here at the Oyster Farmers Daughter Oyster Bar. It's a great atmosphere, beautiful views, wonderful service, and a must visit in Narooma.
For dinner tonight, we've come to Quarterdeck in Narooma. It's a Maryvale-owned restaurant, and it's Mexican-inspired, and there's going to be a lot of fish options for us. We really like the vibe here at Quarterdeck. So there's a lot of people here, we love the decor, and it's just got a beautiful setting. We also love the food options too, so we've decided to go for the tasting plate for $64 per person. Our entrees have come out and they look particularly appetizing. So this is tuna tostada and prawn dorados. These look so yummy. I'm gonna try these dorados first. So it's got a spiced aioli on the top, and you've got prawns in there. They're coated in sesame seeds as well. So I'm gonna drizzle some lime on this tuna tostada. It also comes with avo, and there's also mayo too. Yum. Next we have a grilled scallop and Mexican street corn. I'm gonna make a real mess of myself with this one for sure. This Mexican street corn is really interesting. So it's very cheesy. I think there's some mayo there as well, but there's a lot of heat to it too. So I think that's a chili aioli. It's really juicy, and you're gonna make a mess with this one, but it's worth it. I love that chili lime butter in the scallop. This is a battered fish taco and a crispy pork belly taco. I love that mix of salty and sweet from the pork belly and the pineapple. That batter was really light and crispy, and on the inside the fish was just really tender and fresh. Our main is the spatchcock, so it comes drizzled with a salsa verde and also a jus. That spatchcock is so juicy and tender. And on the outside, the skin is a little bit salty, but I think that just adds to the flavor. Dessert is served. These are beignets with dulce de leche. So dulce de leche is like a caramel sauce, and the beignets are a choux pastry that have been deep fried. And it looks like we've got some icing sugar on the top, and it's also come with some ice cream. This looks so yummy. Oh, look at that. So it's so hot, so hot. Oh, it's really soft on the inside. I'm gonna put some dulce de leche there. A little bit of ice cream too. Oh no! Oh, this is so Moorish. It's a great way to end the night. Everything has been amazing at Quarterdeck. The food's been fantastic, the service has been really good, and the ambience has just been fantastic as well. So if you're looking for a great value feast, make sure you come to Quarterdeck in Narooma.
When you're in Narooma, make sure your first stop is Southbound Escapes. It's right in the heart of town, you can't miss it. It's under the lighthouse. where the old visitor information sign used to be. And Sally and the team have a wealth of information. They can tell you all about the area, the great places to go. They've got tours. You can hire e-bikes here, which we highly recommend. And they also have the Hub Espresso Bar and Deli, which is where you can get a coffee or a light meal. So they're great for takeaway, but you can eat in as well. We've got a large soy cap and a blueberry smoothie. They look so yum. That smoothie was $9 and it's thick and delicious. We've got a selection of the Hub's tasty treats here. This is the halloumi wrap, the avocado on croissant, and the 4-cheese Turkish toastie. So the food at the Hub Espresso Bar and Deli ranges from $9 to $16. These were $16, that was $9.95. So let's try the halloumi wrap. It's nice and warm and toasted. Oh, that is really tasty. I wasn't expecting the chili oil in there. It gives it a really unique flavour element, and you can taste the honey. It gives it a nice sweetness, which contrasts with the saltiness of the halloumi. This is so tasty. This avocado and croissant is pretty as a picture. I love the balsamic glaze on it and the little bits of crumbed feta. Let's get a bit of a mouthful. Oh, as soon as I bring my nose close to the food, I can just smell that balsamic glaze. This is a really tasty and inventive menu. I'm really impressed that they've got a little bit of a twist on a lot of your breakfast favourites. This is really, really good. So with the 4-cheese toastie, I'm just going to open up there. You can see some caramelised onion in there, which looks like it's going to be a nice addition. So the caramelised onion gives it a nice bit of sweetness, and then those cheeses just work so well together. And cheese on a toasted bread, who can go past that? And I love my chippies, so having them served with crisps is a great addition. So if you're passing through Narooma and want a quick snack, or you're organising your Narooma activities and you're feeling a bit peckish, the Hub Espresso Bar and Deli is a great place to come.
Salt is a cafe on Narooma Marina overlooking Wodonga Inlet. And we're starting our breakfast this morning with a tropical smoothie. So this is a mango flavour. It's got coconut water in there as well as mangoes, of course. And this was $11. For breakfast today, we've chosen a deluxe egg and bacon roll as well as a broccoli toastie. I'm going to start with the egg and bacon roll. So opening it up, so you can see the egg, there's mayo in there, a lot of bacon, and there's also rocket too, as well as some homemade tomato relish. Sounds awesome. I'm so hungry. The egg and bacon roll is such an Aussie breakfast staple. It's just that perfect blend of savouriness and a little bit of sweetness if you have it with sauce. Toasties are some of Salt's most popular dishes, so we've gone with their broccoli toastie. So if you look inside here, you can see the broccoli, there's rocket, there's also sun-dried tomato pesto and cheese. So this looks really yummy, and it's all drizzled with salt as well on top. This is a great vegetarian option. You can even make it vegan with vegan cheese, and this was $16.
For a taste of Nepal in Narooma, come to Food Mantra by Wildfire. This is a modern Nepalese Australian restaurant, and they've got fusion dishes as well as traditional Nepalese dishes. The owners and the chefs are Nepalese, so you get the authentic spices and flavours of Nepal. And I love this spot just overlooking the water. If you're familiar with our channel, you know we love Nepalese food. And we've done a Nepalese food tour in Sydney, in Rockdale. And we are so excited to find some Nepalese food outside of Sydney in Narooma. We have a selection of their entrees here, and my mouth is just watering looking at the presentation of these dishes. They just look amazing. I really love the plating, particularly for this black lentil pancake, which is called wo. It's just drizzled in these sauces, and I love how it's presented with flowers as well. We've also got some chicken momo served with a tomato salsa, and we have the perfect combination of fresh Narooma oysters as well as Nepalese spices in oysters served Wildfire way. The Oysters Wildfire way is just smothered in spices here, and then it's also served with some fresh lemon. Ooh. So I've never had oysters quite like this before, but I'm loving the fresh ocean taste of the oysters combined with the beautiful complex flavours of Nepalese spices. This is so tasty. They were $5 each, and I could easily eat a dozen. Wo is Nepalese black lentil pancake. So I am so excited to try this. The pancakes look really nice and fluffy, and I'm going to get some sauce on there. Those pancakes are really light and fluffy, and I love the sauce that comes with it. It's yogurt mustard sauce, and it's got a really light, tangy taste. There's also fried onions in there to give it a bit of a crunch. And you can't come to a Nepalese restaurant without having momo. These are chicken momo. They come served with a tomato chutney. I'm just gonna dip that in. So you can see the chicken in there. It's a chicken mince, which is really nicely spiced, and it works so nicely with that tomato chutney. This is the Nepalese chili chicken. It's one of the most popular dishes at Food Mantra by Wildfire. It's got chicken, it's got capsicum, it's got lots of spices, it's got soy sauce, and then it comes served with this vibrant salad as well. I wasn't expecting that chicken to be crispy. So it looks like it's lightly battered, and it comes with just beautiful spices. That crispiness was a nice surprise. And I really love the flavours of this dish. You've got some fresh vegetables in there as well. So it seems quite healthy as well as delicious.
Jradi's is one of the newest restaurants in Narooma, and they've only been open for less than 2 months, and they're already really popular. So they serve Lebanese cuisine. We're trying their sesame, thyme and za'atar manouche, as well as their royal chicken wrap. So I'm going to try the manouche first. So manouche is a Lebanese style flatbread. Za'atar is a mixture of herbs that include thyme, sumac, and sesame. So this is just really fragrant. It smells really earthy. So this manouche has quite a crispy crust to it. I just really love all those spices. And the sesame gives it a bit of a nutty flavour as well. The wraps are really popular at Jradi's. Wraps are so synonymous with the restaurant that they're even in the restaurant logo.
Just there.
We've gone with their chicken tender wrap. This was $16.50. It's a little bit different to a chicken shawarma. So the chicken shawarma is shredded meat off the vertical rotisserie. This is grilled chicken instead. So it comes with a creamy garlic sauce, and there's also a signature special sauce as well. So that'll be interesting to try out. Oh, just that first bite had so much flavour in it. I really love the creamy garlic sauce. It's got a really nice savoury flavour to it. And then that chicken, I don't know whether it's the chicken or the signature sauce, but there's a bit of heat there as well. And then you also get some salad in there, so I can see some lettuce, there's some pickle. I really like the colour of this reddish pickle, and this is quite tangy and savoury as well. Jradis also do desserts, and so we've got some caramel sundaes. So a great end to the meal.
Well, we've just had a really scenic bike ride along the Dalmeny to Narooma story track, and we have come to a local favourite in Dalmeny, the local. It is a cafe which has some really cool Mexican vibes to the interior, and we've got some of their most popular dishes, the bowls. So we've got a satay chicken soul bowl, as well as a mango and walnut salad. And I love the presentation of these dishes. They're just so colourful and vibrant. The mango and walnut salad was $22, and the satay chicken bowl was $29. We've really worked up an appetite on our bikes, and this is just going to be the perfect treat. So the satay chicken has vermicelli noodles, heaps of veggies, and that's satay chicken. I just love the flavours in here. You've got that beautiful peanutty satay flavour, and then I can taste, I think, some lemongrass or some coriander in there. This is such a vibrant and delicious dish, and great on a hot day. How cool is the presentation of that mango there? I love when things look like flowers. This is so beautiful. So you can get it with a protein for $8 extra, but we've just got it veg. It's light, it's fresh, it's zesty. This really hits the spot. The local do really good coffees. So we've got some of their cold bevies here. The iced chocolate, the iced coffee. They look delicious.
We stayed at Horizon Holiday Apartments Narooma, and it was the perfect base for our South Coast adventure. Perched on a hilltop with sweeping ocean views, our spacious self-contained apartment had everything we needed. A generous living area, a fully equipped kitchen, a comfy bedroom, and a private balcony where we could soak up the scenery. Huge thanks to Terry and Narelle for their hospitality and for making our stay so enjoyable. If you're looking for where to stay in Narooma, we highly recommend Horizon Holiday Apartments. Click on the link in the video description to check availability and book your stay today. Want to know what else to do in Narooma? Be sure to check out our full Narooma travel guide coming up next, packed with must-do activities, local tips, and itinerary ideas to help you plan the ultimate South Coast New South Wales escape. Thanks for joining us on this mouth-watering journey through Narooma. If you enjoyed exploring the South Coast food scene with us, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit subscribe. We'd like to give a big thanks to Horizon Holiday Apartments Narooma, Southbound Escapes, and the Oyster Farmers Daughter for partnering with us and making this video possible. We've got plenty more food and travel vlogs coming from the beautiful New South Wales Sapphire Coast. Stay tuned for more Aussie adventures with bucket list travellers. See you next time.